Gaming as we know it will soon change forever. For decades now, the video game industry has been dominated by a formula requiring specific hardware. Whether it be a PC, console, or more recently, mobile device, for playing video games. And while pro-level gaming still relies on the best gaming hardware, gaming is only becoming more universal in terms of what you need to play wherever you are. As discussed in a recent video, pro gaming is becoming even more accessible in the living room, with big format gaming displays, or BFGs, bringing pro-level graphics and response times to the biggest screen in the house. And mobile gaming has become its own juggernaut for playing certain games on the go. But also during this time, initial setup has required installation of these games onto physical memory within the unit of your preferred platform, whether by cartridge, disc, or download, and the inevitable wait times, sometimes hours, before even being able to play the game. More recently, some systems have offloaded select physical storage requirements to the cloud, with servers taking on much of the content load, albeit with the caveat of a steady internet connection. So it may only seem natural that the format of gaming is shifting toward the elimination of any physical requirements other than something to run it on. Just like movies and TV have been taken over by streaming services that deliver content in an instant, streamed over the internet, so does gaming seem to be following suit. The major hurdle, however, is lying in the requirements to achieve such a thing. Imagine a world where all you need is a connected device to run any game you want at any time, making gaming all the more accessible, especially with the inception of capable VR and AR technologies that make gaming more immersive and add new features to the world around us. The concept of gaming on demand anytime and anywhere is something that has been around for nearly 2 decades, but the execution of it has been cumbersome, as the need for fast enough broadband connections and a server to run it all from are of exceptional importance to the smoothness and quality of gameplay. While subscription gaming services have been made available to gamers for several years now, including Sony's PlayStation Now, EA Access, and Microsoft Xbox Game Pass, as well as upcoming services like Apple's Apple Arcade, primarily for mobile gaming, with the ability to download and install games from their respective catalogs to enjoy on your compatible device. But now that so many companies have developed a robust cloud network, and blazing fast broadband is more accessible, the concept of true cloud-based gaming is finally becoming a reality, regardless if your device has the specs of a premium gaming machine, as long as your internet connection is up to par, of course. Considering the massive feat it is to run such a service, it isn't surprising that many services have crumbled thus far before reaching their true potential, but there are still contenders in the marketplace that promise to deliver on this vision. Nvidia's upcoming GeForce NOW service will be made available on PCs as well as TVs via their own Shield TV box, with support for mice and keyboard setups as well as selection of gamepads. It uses your existing game library, or allows you to purchase games through well-known digital stores like Steam or Uplay, to allow you to stream own titles to your device, as long as you're running on a 5 GHz network with at least 25 MB per second download speed. While the service is currently still in beta with no announced launch date, beta access can be requested via waitlist on their website, but is expected to release in its full capacity soon. More recently, Google unveiled their own competing service, Google Stadia, which will run uniquely through Google's own YouTube platform, with the help of a browser across both PCs and mobile devices, allowing you to play instantly through embedded launch pages on relevant YouTube videos, in resolutions up to 4K and frame rates up to 60 frames per second, depending on your broadband connection. But because of its unique platform, Google Stadia can provide interesting opportunities for community gaming and crowd play, playing alongside others, or even joining a game you're watching someone play right now from the video sidebar. A truly unparalleled experience if executed as promised. Google Stadia is expected to become available later in 2019, and require at least 25 MB per second broadband download speeds, with the ability to use a host of input peripherals, including their own gamepad, in 3 introductory colors, with dedicated game buttons, and Google Assistant support. While current and upcoming services still have some proprietary requirements and limitations, and public broadband isn't the most reliable at this point, the prospect of playing high-end games anywhere on any device is pushing closer to reality than ever before. Through this lens, games have the capability to become more accessible and universal, spanning device tiers and platforms, ultimately breaking barriers between gamers and the games they want to play. Let me know in the comments down below how excited you are for the future of gaming, and if there's a particular service you're most interested in. While you're there, feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe and hit the bell to catch new videos coming to this channel. Until next time, I'm SeanXTech.